Good evening, Rise fan. It is the voice of COH here, Miss K. As this is my first time on Hard Mic, we decided to give Lions a break, and every now and then, if I need help, I can just tag him in, because you know what? I love my boss very much. So, our first person is Lucky. Lucky, how are you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing absolutely wonderful, and I have to say, it's honestly a huge pleasure to be here on Hard Mic. My very first time, actually.
A
Oh, it's
little too
Tone.
happy. A little
Oh,
too happy.
my apologies. Okay, well, I'm moderately to indifferent about being on Hard Mic for my first
There we
time,
go.
but I wanted to actually come out tonight, and I suppose now that you see Tone here, answer that question that left a lot of people on that cliffhanger last week on Overdrive about if I ended up accepting Tone White's offer to join him. I had a lot of time to think about it, and I came down to the conclusion, and this is pretty much it. You see, when I first met Tone, I was skeptical, as anybody would be. He's a charismatic guy. And his offer was certainly more than tempting. He promised the world power, influence, wealth beyond my wildest dreams. It's the kind of opportunity most people would kill for. And it's tough to say no to a once in a lifetime offer like that. But as I've thought about it, I realized something. It's not just
I
about the
realize that you have to think
lifestyle.
about this more before you say what you think you're going to say.
Oh, okay. I completely apologize, Mr. White, but either way, I accept it without a doubt. Tone White's offer is the offer. It's the one that anybody would kill for, as I previously said. It's the way to go about this business. If you're not succeeding, you're falling behind. And that's something that Mr. White here has helped me see clearer than anybody, honestly. I will be joining his ranks. It's not just for the perks,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's for a chance to steer his empire in a much better direction alongside of him.
Yeah. See, he gets it. He has been, I don't want to step on Lucky's toes. He's a growing talent, but he let me know when I approached him that, he's been a fan of mine for a long time. And while that maybe sounds a little bit like I have an ego, it's not when you're dealing with talent. You got to put you got to put talent aside and you got to put your ego aside. I can do that. Lucky here is a generational talent that gets thrown around a lot, but it's mostly him. And I think to our benefit and to his benefit mostly is that he sees what the future is. And the future is Lucky and Tone running COH.
Oh my. Well then, we heard folks. Lucky has officially become part of Tone White's group. Now, this is the
You
hard
can you
hitting
can
question.
you can call him a Tone White guy. We don't have to mention groups. He's a Tone White guy.
Oh, okay. So, Lucky proves himself, which is very good, but I think we're all wondering the big question here is that are you gonna throw him away just like you did Joss Wolf?
I feel like you're asking a lot of questions that you're not qualified to answer, frankly. In fact, I feel disrespected by the fact that you even think you're a good interviewer and that you think you should be answering fucking questions. Where is Lions?
Art?
Where is he?
Lions decided that I
Because
should
you're
take
bad at your
over.
job.
I, Mr. White,
Well,
you know,
you should find better questions to ask instead of ones that are trying to
You know what?
destroy things that we're
Let
building.
me try to help. Maybe I can help, Mr. White. How about this? How about this? Screw the interviewer. Maybe me and you, we interview each other. I think that would make a much more engaging session tonight. What do you say?
Exactly. Yes. See, you're learning quickly because this what voice of COH is disgusting. I can't believe that they entrusted the moniker of the voice of COH to someone who sounds like a child and who was asking questions to try to lead the witness. What a disgusting
for your
travesty that they
information,
have
Mr.
had.
White, I am 21 years old.
You could have fooled me. You sound 12. Anyway, Lucky, how does it feel knowing that your career will grow bigger and you will eclipse everything that I've ever wanted? Because
Honestly,
that is my goal for you.
I view it as nothing more than an the utmost accomplishment. I view it like I've just been handed the Holy Grail itself. Like I have the world in my hands, and it's because of you, Mr. White. I'm going to be completely honest. And truthfully, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you for entrusting me to help take the world by the balls, you and I together.
No problem. And you know what? Maybe I came off a little bit too harsh. What was your name? Kristen?
It's Miss
Kylene?
K.
Um,
I
Miss
think it's,
G?
I think
What's your
it's
name?
Miss K, Mr. White.
Lucky, I don't know about this B talking to me, but what's that person's name?
that's pretty sure that's like Christina Rose or something like
Oh,
that.
okay, that's what it is. You know, when you have children running around, it's hard to figure out whose voice is the most important. I'm gonna let you ask another question. I'm gonna gift you the opportunity of asking a question, and please, please, for your benefit and your job security, make it a good one.
Okay. All right then. Next question. Lucky.
Yes.
So, when you join Tone, you'll get the power, you get the fame, you get the glory, but I think you could probably do without it. I mean, you won your
This is
first
why I do these things,
show.
and you know what, Lucky, I'm gonna show you something.
Yeah.
Listen here, you tiny fucking child.
Oh.
I allow you the decency of asking a good question. I allow you the honor of asking something to my favorite son. I allow you the grace of asking us a question. Hell, I even gifted you the courtesy of letting you escape without saying Mr. before my name. But what I will not allow is for you to come out here and try to bait questions and answers out of someone who is just trying to fulfill what he needs to fulfill. So again, I ask, where is Lions? And why did we entrust you of all
I'm
people with
Mr. White.
this?
I mean, honestly, I'm perfectly comfortable answering it.
No, 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 no. Because it is her job to ask good questions. And she can't even do that. I don't know why we hired her. I don't know what they see in her. I don't know what Lion sees in her. Because she's barely an interviewer. It's good she's not a wrestler because she wouldn't be good at that either. She can barely drum up two sentences without being stumbling all over the place. This is insane. This is wild. But I guess it's par for the course for what we should be dealing with now. I guess we have to deal with this interviewer in air quotes. I'm kind of tired of this. Lucky, we have to go. Let's go. Don't say bye.
Okay.
She doesn't
All right.
deserve that.
All right.
Miss Karen, is that what your name is?
Miss K.
Hey, oh, okay, good. Go fuck yourself.
Oh,
Oh
I
my!
apologize for him.
Don't take that, Kay. Continue
Don't
to do these
don't
interviews.
apologize. Don't apologize, Lucky.
I-
And
oh,
Lions, when I call for you, I expect you to answer my questions. But fine, since you know what,
I
I'll
was
have to
at
do
the
it again.
buffet, man. I heard you yapping. Well,
Good.
what are you
That's
saying?
fine. I
It's
asked.
better. I'll watch the replay.
Thank you. I asked Miss Karen to ask me good questions, and she can't do that. So again, I repeat, Miss Karen, go fuck yourself. Lucky, let's go.
okay. All right. Heard and acknowledged.
This is what you have to put up with, Mr. Lion? Oh my
Don't look
god.
at me. I got it. I got some steak. Continue.
Oh my god. Okay. So, sorry folks for that unpleasant conversation. But let's see. Our next person is how about Devlin O'Brien?
Hold on.
Oh,
Do
oh
you think I don't
Devlin.
have ears?
I
I
just
hear
I just
everything.
assumed I just assumed we didn't want to be bothered, Mr. White, so I'm moving on to the next person.
I expect a much nicer goodbye than that. So let's try that again. Go ahead. I'm listening.
I hope you have a wonderful day, Mr. White.
A little more enthusiasm, please.
I hope you have a wonderful day, Mr. White.
Thank you. God damn, it's
You know
hard to
what?
find good
You know
help
what?
here.
You know what, Tone? I don't think I heard an apology.
Ah, that's right. You know what? Yeah, apologize to Lucky too.
I apologize, Mr. Lucky, for asking such unpleasant questions.
No. That's not from the heart, you know?
Yeah,
That's
from the
not really
heart.
it's not really emotional. I'm not really feeling the sorriness. I'm kind of feeling more so you're feeling a little bit of regret. I want to hear it from the heart, from the soul. Come on now.
Good job, Lucky.
Please
Good job.
forgive this dumb interviewer for asking such atrocities of a question.
I feel like that's as best as we're gonna get.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Apparently, we hire at the DMV with the enthusiasm that this lackluster interviewer has. All right, let's go. We have stuff to do.
All right.
Hey, now for our next guest, with Mr. Devlin O'Brien. Please come, like, right now.
You just tell me to come right now. No. You interview someone right now. I'm gonna get a beer. You interview someone next. Then you can interview me, maybe.
Okay. How about Mr. Swift? Is he there right now?
Hello, was I called for? Miss K, is that you?
This is I.
Oh my god, hi, don't worry. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna say anything mean. Seems like everybody's having a terrible day. I don't know why everyone's being so mean to you, but I think you're a nice person, so I hope you're doing okay. I'm sorry for everyone's behavior.
Oh, well, I appreciate it, Mr. Swift. I appreciate your optimism.
Of course, no problem. I always like to keep a cheery and a happy attitude around the workplace, you know, even considering all the weird stuff that's been happening. But yeah, what's up? Did you want to question me?
Yes. In fact, I did want to question you, you know?
Okay,
Well,
what you got? What you got?
First of all, congratulations on your successful defense at Endgame for your Overdrive World Championship.
I beat Brett Curtis. Sorry, I can't help it. I just, I feel good about that. But yes, thank you.
My question is that, do you think there is anyone else who was going to be capable enough to step up to the plate?
Oh, that is a good question, because, you know, there's a lot of stuff going around here on COH, and, you know, being the world champion, the best world champion, and the only world champion, sorry, I do not like Will Steele. I don't like how he went about things, so I believe I'm the only world champion here, but I believe there is a lot of competition here. There's a lot of great competition here, and now that I have that old man out of my life forever, I hope, sent him away, now I can concentrate on continuing this reign and being the fighting champion of the people, and you know, I was excited to look around and see who wanted to step up to the plate, but as it was revealed last week on Overdrive, Oliver Windsor, my old friend, I guess, whatever you wanted to call him, the guy that lied to the world and made it out to seem like I have a son when I do not have a son, and he confirmed that, you know, wants to take a crack at my championship, and as much as I really want to go in a spiel right now and say all the things that I really want to say, I think it's best to keep that close to the chest and tell you guys to check out Overdrive tomorrow night, because I will be confronting Oliver Windsor about everything he said, and I guess we'll see what happens from that.
Oh, okay, that's very interesting. Now, you know, we heard the facts that you do, in fact, not have a son, but what about your dad, Mr. Stigma? Or supposed quote-unquote dad? As we saw the confrontation last week on Overdrive, and I have to say that it was very, very tense. You care to explain more about that?
Okay, can we just rewind here for a minute? Did you just call him my dad?
Well, I mean, that was what the rumors say.
Okay.
Mr.
Alright, well, let me just address something here real quick, alright. Whatever business is between me and Stigma is between me and Stigma. There's a reason we didn't say directly what it was to the world, because that's not something that needs to be broadcasted. All I know is 10 years ago, when I needed him the most, he was gone, and randomly now he wants to show up and pretend he's changed and be like, oh, look at me, Swift, I came back to your life when you're the most successful. Yeah, can we be cool like nothing happened? No, it doesn't. Life doesn't work that way. You can't treat people like that, turn up 10 years later and expect everything to be different, and what, to me to try. Okay, you know what, I need to calm down. I'm sorry, Miss K, it's not your fault, but you see, stigma's just kind of a trigger word for me, and it's just, there's a lot of history, and I don't particularly want to go into it right now because I don't want to talk about him. He's out of my life. He's not coming back.
Okay, understandable family issues.
Okay, listen, you don't know if it's family issues, alright? I just want to point that out, guys, alright? Whatever rumors are being thrown around here, alright? Nothing's been confirmed, so don't go around here just saying a whole bunch of rubbish and believing it, alright? This is what I hate about the internet. The internet does this all the time. Oh my god, I'm triggered. I'm sorry. Sorry, Mrs. K. Continue.
Okay. So, okay, my next question for you is, Halloween is next week, and we're all trying to get in the festivity, I think. Anything you like to dress up as?
Oh, that is a fantastic question. I don't know, cause like, sometimes I'm like, wouldn't it be great if I was like a police officer and I was like the feds? Because, I am also the general manager around here, and it would be kind of funny if I was like, a policeman, and, I could be a little authority, and I could be like, Stars and Fire, you bad guys, something like that. I could wear something a little bit skimpy. It kind of just depends on my attitude, I guess, next week. Because, that would be closer to Halloween time, and I'm guessing that's when most people are going to dress up. But let me tell you something. If anybody thinks they're going to have a better costume than me, you are mistaken, because I have a lot of drip, and more drip to give. So, when it comes to the Halloween special, I will be very dripped out. Miss K, do you have an outfit? Do you have anything in mind?
Me?
Yeah.
Nah, so if I'm just a normal interviewer, I possibly...
Dress up. You gotta dress up, it's Halloween! You gotta go trick-or-treating next week, right? That's what all the people do. You gonna go trick-or-treating?
Trick-or-treating doesn't sound so bad, I'm just trying to, be an adult, that's what I'm supposed to be.
Well, the most adult thing you can do on Halloween is go trick-or-treating. I mean, you could do the trick part, or you could do the treating. But either way, free candy's free candy, you know what I mean? Like, I would take that. Oh, I don't know. I'd dress up as a ghost and pretend I'm a kid and get all that free candy. Okay, guys, I'm not a bad guy for doing that, alright? So, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm sorry, I'm just rambling at this point. But, yeah.
Oh, no, I quite encourage it, Mr. Swift. I find you very interesting.
Aw, you're like the only person around here that's nice to me. Everyone's just so rude. Except for Mark, I guess. He was nice to me that one time, but... yeah, he's pretty old, so I don't know. He's getting up there.
Speaking of that, why do you always call him old and stuff? I mean, he gave you that encouraging talk, and he wants you to be the best overdrive champion you can be. So why the old talk?
Christina, I got to tell you a secret. Do you mind coming a little bit closer? I just need to tell you something about him. He's old.
Oh.
But he's still a really good guy. I like him. I just like to pulling his ponytails a little bit. Gets a little fancy haircut. Thinks he looks a little bit younger. No, he's still pretty old. But nevertheless, I hope he feels good after tonight because he was dropped in his locker room. I guess it's going to be an interesting question for him later. Kind of wonder what happened there. Looks like Dad took him out, but I don't know. Maybe he slipped.
Is that biased? I hear you talking, Mr. General Manager.
I would never be biased. I'm not a biased guy. Listen, I love everybody on this roster. Well, okay, maybe not everybody. There's, I don't like Will. That's pretty obvious. Yeah, and Windsor too. I don't really like him. But no, I'm not biased.
As a General Manager, you have to be neutral, despite the fact that you hate that person.
He choked me and threw me into crude.
That was pretty terrible, but you gotta keep a level head,
Oh, trust me. Let me tell you something. I'm happy Will finally got his big moment after, I don't know, 20, 50 years, but let me tell you, whenever we cross paths again, I'm gonna hit him like a train. It's gonna be crazy. But, nevertheless, that probably won't happen for a long time.
Oh, okay then. Well, I have nothing else left for you, Mr. Swift.
Oh, well, no problem, no problem. I'll be heading out here in a second. Just want to say to everybody, check out Overdrive tomorrow night. The Overdrive World Heavyweight Champion will be confronting Oliver Windsor after all the horrible statements he made on this terrible TV show that nobody likes went to TV. So, check it out tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern. See y'all later.
All right then. That was one interesting. Okay. Let's see if we can get our next guest, Mr. Angel Perkins Harris.
Hello. How you doing, Miss K?
I'm doing wonderful, Mr. Harris. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing. I can't even hide the facade anymore. I am doing fantastic. Oh, it feels good to finally let this side of me loose in COH. It's been way too long. You got any questions for me?
Yeah, the name change, the Almighty Kingpin. You recall by many different names, but why this one?
Here's the reasoning. 1 year ago during Black History Month, in a land far, far away, I created a little group called The Influence. Myself and my father had one goal in mind: create a group that not only personifies the perfect mixture of black excellence and amazing athleticism in this ring, but we also prepare the people that we bring into this group for the future. It was never, see, Stars on Fire always had you guys clouded. It was never about me. This entire group's never been about me. It's been about making sure that the people that step in here are completely different when they leave. The tag titles was never the first option. Matter of fact, I think that the original goal with me and Richie was supposed to be setting him up for the TV title or maybe even the heavyweight championship, but then we got sidelined with the tag team titles, but that's not a bad thing. And the reasoning why I brought the Kingpin here is because the Kingpin was the creator of the Influence in the first place. And the difference is, a lot of people aren't going to understand this. The difference between both of them is simple. It's like this. Armageddon, you guys heard it so many times on Hard Mic. It became a meme at one point. APH would show up in here, he would hear one thing and then get set off over the damn edge. The Kingpin is calm, cool, and collected. You'll never hear me scream on here. You'll never hear me go crazy or get caught off guard, because I'm always 10 steps ahead.
Wow, such inspiring words. Look at you. And I'm so glad that you're giving black talents opportunity to showcase what they're made of. Speaking of that, how is your gym, by the way? Was it managed to get fixed up after the horrible attack by Stars on Fire?
I was getting yelled at backstage because, they were like, wait, where's the update? We didn't hear an update. I'll give you guys one. Next week on Rise, you will see the season premiere of Welcome to Deadlift Academy. The Academy has been reborn. It is brand spanking new. And trust me when I tell y'all not going to want to miss this. It is beautiful. I'm telling y'all, this whole place got built up perfectly. But you talked about the Academy and everything. I want to talk about this one little thing I was talking about earlier. Yes, the tag team titles are my utmost importance, but there's one thing that I think you're kind of forgetting. My expansion. You see, a lot of people, and I've been noticing, Tone, Eddie, there's so many people, Blackheart to an extent as well. Everybody's trying to get somebody to join their little group, to try to join their little faction, to make themselves a part of something bigger. Well, I'm trying to do that, but it's completely different. I'm scouting talent. People that I know for a fact have the potential to be a heavyweight champion. And I'm going to take them, bring them under my wing, do exactly what I did to Richie Rich, bring out that special something they got inside of them, and then when it's time to see what they're truly made of, let them on the loose. So I'm here to announce that tomorrow night in the crowd, APH will be there. I will be watching the entire show up close and personal. It'll be the first time I showed up in Overdrive in 3 years? 2 years? But I will be there personally to watch everything go down. And I'll do the same thing on Rise next week. You know why? Because I'm scouting everybody for this family. The influence is expanding farther than anyone can ever dream of. And we're only just getting started. It was never supposed to be just me and Richie. It's a whole coalition. It's a movement. then I'm ready to kickstart that.
Wow. That was amazing, Mr. Wilkinson. I enjoy your enthusiasm. I enjoy it so much. And I can see why, you're called the influence because you inspire so many people to just go out and be themselves. And honestly, I can admire that in a man.
And to be honest, a lot of people are going to try to compare me to Eddie or Tone. Here's the thing. Tone wants nothing more but admiration for himself. Eddie Reed just wants everybody around him so he can gain power. Me, I don't need the power. I don't need the money. All I need, the satisfaction I get is watching talent like Richie Rich go toe-to-toe against Carter Blackwell and give him an opportunity of a lifetime, give him the match of his life. What I love is seeing people that no one else believed in, no one else gave them a chance to do great, and watch them accomplish amazing things. I don't need to be a part of that. I don't need to be in the forefront of all this. This is their show. The only thing I do is facilitate the opportunities. I give Richie a chance, he took it and ran. I'm gonna do the same thing with whomever comes in. So consider that a little incentive in case you want to join up. But don't join if you're trying to look for fame, power, and money. Join if you're ready to work.
Alright. Well, I guess we can see why you are the leader of influence. No? Now, is there a guarantee that, once Richie, hypothetically does become a bit more popular than you're like not gonna betray him or anything, right?
Oh, God. Look, like I said earlier, because I went through this earlier in my career. A teammate of mine won the heavyweight championship of the world. I got a bit jealous, and next thing you know, I tossed him to the wayside. This time is different because I want that to happen. I want Richie to be better than me. That's the whole entire point of this group. I don't want them to just be like me or to be on my level. I want them to be better. If Richie becomes a heavyweight champion, TV champion, or whatever may have you, I'm going to be right there next to him, raising his hand up high. It's like my dad always says, I'm not trying to teach you to be just like me. I want you to be better than me. Because once you do that, I know I did my job. So, trust and believe, there is no betrayal here. This is not no normal tag team or faction. This is a family. Family helps each other. And I look forward to that very day. Because when it does happen, everything I've tried to do with Richie, it'll just be beautiful. Any more questions you have for me, Miss K?
No. Oh, actually, there is one. Since the gym is being rebuilt, you wouldn't mind if I come by and see the place, would you?
Absolutely. Come over. I welcome whomever wants to show up at the academy next week. Come on in. Enjoy the festivities. Enjoy the refurbished place. I can't wait to see you guys there. So of course you can come over. Of course you can.
Nice,
Now,
nice.
if that's all, I gotta go because Richie is calling me about something that happened. Apparently, there was some film he wants me to watch, but I'll try to see what this is. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all address me right. Not Armageddon. Not the Antichrist. Not even for a Rumble. What you are now dealing with, ladies and gentlemen, is the almighty Kingpin. I'll see y'all soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Angel Perkins, and if you don't know, now you know. Wow, this is getting very fun. I wonder why Lions hate this so much. Well, despite the unprecedented from Mr. White. But our next guest is someone who knows how to have fun. Sean Nova, where you at?
Over here. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
I could do better. I had a 350-pound guy do a frog splash on me. I'm still feeling the effects of that. But my spirits are up. But before I talk about anything else, I want to apologize for you because of Tone White he was on the, he's been on a little bit of attitude since I stunned him halfway to hell a few weeks back. So sorry.
Nice. Okay, so let's get the personal questions away first. You, JTD, TTM, y'all all good? Y'all not fighting over whose best friend is who?
Well, from my end, I'm friends with everybody. Everybody likes me except for maybe Tom White. But yeah, everybody likes me. I'm cool with everybody. I mean, you're gonna have to ask them like how they feel about me. I don't know. Maybe some people hate me. Who knows? I don't know.
He took my friend.
Look at that. See, we're good.
Good, we're all good. Okay, so you and Redbane have been beefing with Stars on Fire, and honestly, it seems like it's about to get to a boiling point.
I mean, it seemed like Swift did it out of like spite of what they did, but I think he kind of did them a favor by making sure that there's no contact rule. Because trust me, after what they just did, after that horrendous pre-Halloween outfit they had, what was that? A butterfly Elvis alien thing? I have no idea, but that was horrendous in itself. But the fact that he attacked my boy like that, I was gonna do ungodly things to that person, and you know what? Swift saved them, honestly. But you know what? Maybe he didn't, because at Carnage of the Caribbean, that's what, 3 or 4 weeks away. I am hyped, and like my rage for them is gonna be building more and more and more. And who knows what's gonna happen? I might like do a Hadouken on somebody with all my rage. I have no idea.
Oh.
Do you know what a Hadouken is? No? Okay.
Duh, I think everyone knows who a Hadouken is.
Okay, I'm just saying, yeah.
Ryu was one of my favorite characters from Street Fighters.
Oh, you see, now I'm a Ken guy. You can't. We had a good back and forth, but then you went and said Ryu, and it's just like, come on, man.
Okay, I lie. I actually like Sakura.
Okay.
She's cool.
I can live with that. All right, yeah, she's cool.
Okay, speaking of next week Halloween, what are you gonna be?
Oh, see, now I can't give it away. The all enjoyment is the surprise. You can't be like, oh well, I'm just like this person, and then it's the anticipation, it's the guessing, it's the overall reveal, it's the prestige of it. Come on, you know better than that.
Of course. I forgot you are a man full of surprises.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Wait, what? Okay.
Well, I'm sorry. It's just that
it got a little awkward now. What, did Tone White mess you up or something? Like what happened?
He put
He's gone. He's not coming back. It's okay.
I don't know, but I don't know how to explain that.
He's tone deaf, so who cares? It doesn't matter. Every single one. Every time he talks in the same tone of voice. When he's angry, he sounds the same. He's like the Stephen Hawking's of this company. It's crazy. Like, don't worry about it.
No, that's a bit too.
Oh my God! Go fuck yourself. I cannot believe this. No, it's just come on now. If anything, I would have laughed at him.
Oh, I should not be laughing because that is cruel and that is terrible, Mr. Nova.
Oh, and what he said to you wasn't? You gotta fight fire with fire, hun.
Well, as my mom would say, kill them with kindness.
He ain't dead. You gotta find a different way.
But, I don't know. I guess I can just. I guess I can just tell him stop being mean. Was that fighting fire?
I guess maybe like a lighter's worth of fire or a match, but like technically it's fire. I guess. I mean, you're too sweet for this. You gotta like when you go to the academy, like see if you can like learn how to trash talk with APH. He'll definitely teach you on that because he's a master class at that. But just like you gotta hit him with the biatch or whatever and say something to him that's gonna make him back off. That's the reason why he came back, because he thinks he can walk over you. You gotta show him that, hey, listen, Miss K ain't nothing to play with. All right, come on, say it with me. Come on, Miss K ain't nothing to play with. Come on, you can say it. Come on.
I am nothing to play with.
No, ain't nothing to play with.
Oh, I gotta yell it?
Yes, say it with your chest.
Okay. I ain't nothing to play with.
Yeah, say back up.
Back up. Go fudge yourself.
Fudge, yes, fudge. Yes, you got the power. You have it in you. I believe in you. You got this. And just like John Baker, you can go the distance. And speaking of John Baker, Devlin, Christmas is around the corner. Can you get him some like robotic arms or something like that? You saw him.
Shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up right now. We are not near Christmas. We are on Halloween right now. You shut the fuck up. He is not my son. He is not getting jack shit. Continue your shitty interview.
Well, I guess that's my time to go there. Any last questions, Miss K?
No, nothing at all. Thank you, Mr. Noah. I think you gave me some confidence to stand up for myself.
Yeah, well, good luck, because I think Devlin's next.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. Devlin, if you would.
Really? Go fudge yourself. Of all the things you could say, you might not be a swearing person like I am, but there's plenty of words that are very close to swearing, like fork yourself, or go basket yourself, or no, you're a basket. Yeah, that's bastard. And then fork means go fuck yourself. So, yeah.
I'm sorry, I've just been saying fudge lately, I have to be good,
But if you're downtown, you go, hey, fudge you, and they're like, thank you. They're just gonna say thank you because you called them a fudge. Fudge is fucking beautiful. It's fucking tasty. It's chocolatey. It's melty. That is not rude. People are just gonna think you're crazy.
I'm not really a yelling person.
That's
Mr.
fine.
Devlin.
I know you're not a yelling person because, goddamn it, I'm gonna bring it up right now. You couldn't say war right. You didn't say it with passion. You didn't say it with anger. You didn't yell it. War. You said war. What the fuck? It was war. Damn. We went to hell back for this company, and all I hear is a whiny little war.
Okay. I tried.
I know you tried. I'm not gonna be as mean as Tone White. And I know Swift talked about you about Halloween. You're not gonna dress up for Halloween? You think dressing up's just for kiddies? You can be any age to dress up for Halloween. Halloween's the funnest fucking year, and you better dress up next week.
Well, I have to ask permission from my boss. I can't
your
just
boss?
go on dress.
Fuss Swift was your boss.
Well, Daniel Lyons is the boss,
That man's gonna dress up next week as a Subway. I'm sure he'd be happy enough if you dressed up.
Okay then. Well, if that's okay with him, I guess I'll dress up for next week.
And then back to Swift, the whole trick or treating. When you're old enough, you don't go trick or treating, Swift. You're an adult. You buy your own fucking candy. God, what is wrong with people? And then people tonight dressing up like it's not Halloween, guys. Dress up next week. Goddamn alien fairy fucking bullshit. God. All right, I'll let you ask your questions. That's my little rant over for now.
So let's get into it. Why did you headbutt JTD?
He was talking trash. Don't talk trash when I'm in a match. You're gonna talk trash when I'm next to the fucking table. You're gonna get a headbutt. He deserved it. He's clearly not here tonight because of it. He's upset.
Okay. I see the animosity, but why did you bro kick Gerard Bodwin?
Why not? Would you not? He was in the ring. He was my opponent. If I don't bro kick him and I bro kick JTD, he's just gonna hit me back and go, here's my advantage. No, motherfucker, you don't get an advantage. You get bro kicked also.
Well, aren't you afraid that, in the future, this might come back on you, and you may have a triple threat between you, Gerard, and JTD for the TV title?
Didn't really think of that, I was in the moment. But, if it happens, I'm the bigger guy. What are they gonna do? Team up on me? Yeah, that's what they're gonna have to do, is team up to take me down.
Okay. Well, I mean, they have to. You are a big, strong man,
Mm-hmm.
and you have very, very strong muscles. I don't know how to explain this.
Yep.
And plus, you are the father of John Baker, so you have to
What?
be strong.
What? Say that again.
Are you the father of John Baker?
Say it one more time.
Are you?
Run, stay, run,
John Breaker. I am not the fun.
Run!
Goddamn Nova. I am not. And I don't know how many. You clearly have never watched the past Hardmics or anything before you came here, clearly. I am not the father of John Breaker. There is no damn proof. He came to this company. He started a bullshit rumor. I don't know what's his issue. But he started this bullshit, and it's been on my back ever since. And I hate it. I hate it. I despise it. I'm happy he won tonight. Fuck. I really wish he lost. I'm so disappointed in Lions. God. But he got his ass. He got his ass whooped. He got speared through that barricade. That put a smile on my face. I want him to leave this company. I have nothing. When you start a bullshit rumor and it carries on for years and years, would you be happy if someone made a rumor about you saying you're the mum, but you're not actually the mum?
I'm too young to have kids.
Just answer the fucking question.
Yes, I would be extremely, extremely mad that someone made a rumor.
Good. Now you know how I feel.
But he's my best friend.
And why you? Let me ask you a question. You have such your best friends. Do you believe his bullshit rumor? Be honest, because if you say it in fear, I will know you're saying it in fucking fear. And I will know you're lying to me, which I don't need you to lie to me.
John can be a little bit crazy. But he's cool, he's sweet, lovable. Love him, So maybe it's not bad if it's true, because come on, that's the inspiration of a nation. That's John Baker II.
You didn't answer the question. I said, do you believe his bullshit rumor? I didn't ask all about his caringness, likeness, all that. I couldn't give two shits. Just answer the fucking question. Do you believe his rumor that I'm his father?
As an interviewer, I have to be truthful on this. No, I don't believe you're the father.
Say it again. A bit louder.
I don't think you're the father.
A bit louder.
I don't think you're the father.
You hear that, John Breaker? Huh? You piece of shit. Yeah. All right. Got any other questions, or are we done?
All
right.
No, we're all good.
All right. Good job tonight.
Oh,
Good job.
thank you.
Good
I
job.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Good job. Yeah, no problem. Also, go fuck yourself.
Wow, so fun, so fun, so fun. Next person, let's just try someone we never tried before. How about Miss Soraya?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hi. I'm doing pretty good. First question: how are you feeling after Christy just slapped you, or you slapped her? I'm sorry. I bet it was very, very terrible the way that she insulted you on live television with no filter at all.
I honestly feel like it was amazing. I have to slap fans because, they get a little crazy sometimes, they like to be obsessed. But I definitely do it again.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my.
I
Well,
slap any bitch that steps in my face. And everybody knows this.
oh, okay. Well, Mr. Rhea, honestly, you put up an effortable fight against Amber Reed at Endgame, which I would call that match like 10 out of 10. And I'm so amazed that no one has recognized your skill.
They definitely love to underestimate me. Underestimate, I'm sorry. Um, I don't know what it is. They think just because I'm some pretty face that I can't wrestle, I can't do this, I can't do that. Well, guess what? I have the looks and I have the skills. Name somebody else who is doing it like me right now. You can't. I'm the best that there is to offer. Play your cards
Wow.
right, and look, you'll end up like me.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Miss Rhea. Um, Next person, 2TM, come on down.
Miss, hey, what is going on again for the second time tonight? How you doing?
It is going pretty good. How are you feeling after Dad attacked you?
You know what? I'm okay. I was upset. I definitely got mad. I was looking forward to Corvo finally answering me. He didn't give me an answer. Dad just came in there, and then I hear all they did was just jump and then talk about going to get some smoothies or something. I don't know what's going on, but I feel a lot better. I feel a lot better. I'm not exactly sure where I stand at the moment. That's something that I feel Carter and I are probably going to have to talk about at some point. But I guess the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So I don't know.
That's true. And forgive others who have inflicted pain upon you. As I see. I bet
Yeah.
it was kind of like a struggle just seeing Carter, in the ring after the gruesome battle you guys had at War Games.
Um, it's hard, right? It's hard because when you look at somebody like Carter and what he represents and what he stands for, I completely respect the way that I respect his reasoning for wanting to do it the way that he did, right? I mean, I know everybody's got their own say, everybody's got their own opinion about it, but the way that I see it, the man was looking out for what he loves, and he thought he did it the best way possible, right? Just because I fight somebody doesn't mean anything. It's just I don't take any of this stuff personally. It's all business. I go in there every single day. It doesn't matter if it's Nova, JTD. It doesn't matter if it's Carter. It doesn't matter who it is. Like I want the very best from my opponent, right? But this is one of those situations where Carter and I have fought off a couple times. I mean, I fought Carter for the Iron Stallion Championship. Technically, I have a win because somebody came in and punched Carter, caused a disqualification, and now we have the War Games match. So Carter and I have never really gotten a chance to talk one on one, and again, it wasn't like I felt bad for him getting jumped. I was looking for diamonds and dollars. I'm not going to call him dad, but I was looking for diamonds and dollars because they decided to jump me, and it just so happened that they were trying to do the same thing to Carter, and I'm like, you know what? I at least know what Carter's values are. I know that he stands for this place. He bleeds green just like I do. He wants to make sure that this place doesn't get turned upside down. And it's very clear to me the dynamic that's going on here with Mr. Reed, with Corvo, with Karma Sutra, with Diamonds and Dollars. It, it it's almost like deja vu. You know what I mean? So yeah, I rushed out there and yeah, again, this is a conversation I got to have with Carter because I don't even know if he's on the same page as I am, but that's where I'm at.
Wow.
Wow,
Mm,
that was a lot.
what?
Yeah. Oh,
What the thought? You're very inspiring, 2TM. I can see why everyone
you're very
enjoys.
kind.
Oh, thank you. It's just that you're very cool. You're one of the first people I ever interviewed, and you treated me with respect. So of course I gotta give props to you.
Thank you. You know what? Speaking of respect, I thank you. That's actually very kindly said. I know a lot of people. I don't know what's going on in the locker room. Even Duke Drama was making old jokes. I don't, Ryan Swift, so-called general manager earlier, he was making old jokes, and it's just weird. I don't really understand what's going on. Yeah, I mean, I'm a little seasoned, but nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, I don't know. He was promoting Overdrive, and I know what's going on. I see some of the match cards that are going down for Overdrive tomorrow. There's a lot of stuff going down tomorrow, which is crazy. But I don't know if I'm willing to turn into some Mari Povich and watch him and Stigma find out if he's the father or not. I mean, if you're into that thing, that's cool. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Swift's deal is, but I appreciate you saying those words. Thank you, and I think you've been doing an amazing job. By the way, this evening, I know some people have been hitting you with some hard stuff. There's a lot of disgruntled old people here, but thank God you're holding your composure. You're getting some love, so you're doing fine.
I mean, thank you, 2TM. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So next week, Halloween, you keeping your costume and supplies too?
No, my costume is not a surprise because I do not celebrate that holiday.
I
So I'm
forgot.
just gonna be me, just old and seasoned to work. That's it.
So old. I mean, with the way you handle yourself out there, trust me, you are nothing but old.
Wait, what?
What I meant to say is that
Wait, what?
I meant to say that you were anything but old. Anything
Oh,
but old.
you said I'm so old. I'm like, dang, crazy.
No. Trust me, you're not old in my eyes, T-Tim. In fact, I just think you're getting started,
You don't gotta sugarcoat it. You don't gotta look, Christina. You don't gotta lie to me. All right? You don't gotta butter me up. It's cool. It is what it is.
I
Yeah,
promise
let's. You know
you.
what? This is getting awkward. Do you have any other questions?
Um, you know what? That nothing. I have nothing left for you, Mr.
That wraps
TTM.
it up. See you next time. Bye. Have a good day.
You too. Let's see. I hope I didn't forget anyone else. Um, you know what? Yeah, well, let's interview my colleague on the questionnaire, Mr. Lyons Danielson.
Yes.
You didn't warn me that Tone was gonna get on my butt.
Yeah, I probably should have let you know a little bit details of Tone White and Devlin O'Brien, but I think they're showing you some tough love. I think you got the hang of this, though. I think you're starting to become the best and the voice of COH.
There is no love, only hatred.
Yeah, that's Tone White for you. What you got for me?
You know, why didn't you defend me? You were saying there.
Well, I personally don't know how to swim, right? But when somebody always try to teach me how to swim, they just throw me in and see what I would do next. And usually I drown. But I don't think you're drowning out here. I think you're asking the tough questions. And I think the people have the right to know the answer.
You know what? That is true. That is the profession of an interviewer.
We might give you some security next week if you're ready to come back. But I think you've done a solid job so far here tonight. But there's one man missing that I want to hear the tough questions. And I want to ask what happened out there with Will Still personally, because that didn't sit well with me. I know it didn't sit well with you. You're a John Baker fan, right?
I am a John Baker fan. Him and I did train on Angel's Gym. For his fight with Soul. And I just felt so heartbroken when I saw John get speared into the barricade. Because that's my best friend, and he's out there trying to prove
And
that he's got
I
what it takes.
just gotta interrupt you. I lied. I'm actually Daniel Lyons. We do look very similar, but Hey,
Yeah, twin
this
team.
is
You're twin team.
this is
Don't worry,
Daniel
I get that
Lyons
too,
over
bud.
here. Hey, I just
Yeah,
want
I
to
get.
say that I fell in a lot of criticism last week about going after Baker, and I don't lie all the time. I thought I was telling the truth last week. I thought in my heart of hearts that Baker wasn't ready. Well, tonight I ate crow. Baker is ready. He's more than ready. But what Will still did after the match was horrendous. And if he didn't make an enemy out of you, the fans, he definitely made an enemy out of me. And I personally, I owe him one. You don't just beat up somebody who gave me one of the best matches I've had in quite some time. And hey, if Baker's listening out there, man, you got another believer on your hands. You got me. I believe in Baker Knight, and I think Baker Mania is true than ever before. I think Will Still's days as champion are really numbered in this business.
You know what? I'm an interviewer and I'm supposed to be unbiased, but yeah, Fudge Will. I was
That's right.
very angry. I was like, how dare you put your hands on my best friend and then you're gonna get away with it? You know what the sad part is? Next week I probably have to interview him. Because
No.
I
You can interview me right now since you so hyper about this. You can interview me right now because first off, I don't care about your best friend. I did what I did, and I'll do it again and again and again. Actually, you should step back for a sec because I need to talk to you. I gave you a phone call. I gave you a job. We had a deal, and you didn't come through. You over here siding with the enemy? You didn't eat crow, you're washed. I told you to do the deed, put him in the ground, and you didn't do it. You got tapped out. You are a washed up has-been. I didn't mean to tell you this a long time ago, Lions. You are a washed up has-been. You I should have called someone better. I should have called someone that could get the job done. Do what I say. But obviously, you over in the clouds. You didn't have your game face on. You wasn't on the ball. Leave. I don't need to talk to you. You, Miss K, come here. Let me talk to you. Because you Fudge who? You was gonna say it again to me.
Will
Hello?
Still.
Say it.
You. Fudge you.
Uh-huh. You're mad at
Yeah.
me because I put your friend through the barricade. Get angry. Get angry.
Yeah, I'm getting
Because
angry
he's
right
not
now.
ready. Lion
I'm
slipped up and now he got what he got. Now your boy signed the death. You know what? Give me the mic. You're done here. I don't need
Excuse
you.
me?
I'll ask the hard questions. John Baker, if you are able to stand up and touch the mic, please come to the front of the stage. Because I got a few questions for you. I want to hear something. I want to understand something. I really want to know why you think you can step to the Plex God. I want to understand why you think you can really define me, make me a fighting champion. I don't need a pep talk. I don't need a coach. You don't define me. I define myself. I believe in myself. I don't believe in the fans. The fans didn't win me this title. The fans didn't help me defend this title. The fans didn't help me do nothing. They cheer for me and boo for me. They'll turn their back on you as well. You think you're the inspiration. You're the inspiration for now. You will be their worst enemy in a couple years. Trust me, I know. But I don't understand why you think you are that guy to step to me. I don't understand. But
because I have more spirit than you do strength. That's why.
You have nothing. Understand that I am a legitimate threat in this whole the GM may not think so, but I am a bigger threat than anybody on here because I am more hungry than anybody to keep this. I have done everything and anything just to grab this and hold it tight. I am a necessary evil to COH. They need me to bring order to this place. Me holding this belt keeps everybody in line. They know their place. If you even touch this belt, it will be disarray because the sharks will be swimming and they will smell the blood because you are not ready to be a world champion. You are not up to the degree. You got lucky. A fluke win for a flop of a wrestler that is Lions.
A supposed fluke win over a man that you have never beaten in your entire life. What's your point?
My point is, you could flip a coin and you get a 50-50 chance and you was lucky tonight. That's all it is. It's just luck. You can't be lucky every single night, John Baker. I gave you a choice. I told you you're not ready to step into the main event spotlight. You should have stayed down. You should have nailed your place. But you keep trying and trying to test me. Social media saying you're going to make me into this. You're going to make me into that. I didn't ask for you to do none of that. Who are you to tell me what to do? I'm the champ that runs the camp, not you. I see it's baffling, really. I get disrespected left and right, and now your best friend Miss K over there, who's nice and quiet, by the way, I appreciate that, is over here besmirching my name. You don't like how I did your boy at the end? That I should have done that in the beginning. I'll wipe the slate clean. I'm gonna give you one more shot, Baker. You earned a shot at my belt. Congratulations, but you need to back out. I'm giving you a easy out. You need to back out. You need to fall back. Revoke your challenge to my title, because trust me, you do not want to go swimming with this great white shark. What I did last night, that was an example. That was a point being put in its place. You must understand that I am not like anybody else in here. I will end your career. You over here, you don't want a long career. Trust me, I will make it short and sweet for you. If I have to make an example out the inspiration of a nation, then so be it. You will be a public martyr. What's your say? I'll give it to you right now. What is your say? Will you back out, yes or no?
The answer's no. I'm sticking by my guns. And these guns are going to get you with a headshot. Red dot right on your head. The reason being, like I said before, I got more spirit than you have strength. I'm going to be the one to push you. I'm going to be the one that makes sure that you can warrant your world championship status. And then when it's all done, whether I lose or I win, you're going to thank me for helping you in your time of need. And that time of need is to prove that you could be one of the top guys. Right now you are right now. We'll put that to the test when the time comes. But just know I'm going to give it my all. And you know what? I'm a realist. Just like you. You thought I lived in a fantasy. You thought I lived in a fantasy that I just believe in all the miracles. You're as real as it gets. You're the real deal. And when the time comes, reality is going to slap you in the face.
I try. I try so many times to help these unfortunate people know their place, and I just don't get it. I don't understand. I try to tell you to back out, and you don't want to back out. Do you want to be hurt? Do you want to go bye-bye? Do you... Carnage at the Caribbean. You earned a shot at my belt. And now you have to step into the ring with me. You have to step into the ring with someone that will plex you left, right, up, down. You have to step into the ring with someone that will bruise you, beat you down, leave you bloody and mangled. I don't understand. Do you thrill this? Do you get off getting hurt, John Baker? Do you really want to be these people's martyr? Fine. We got some time. You could always back out then, but until then, understand that you are swimming in a wide, wide ocean where I am the apex predator. You're just a guppy to me. And I don't care about how many people you got supporting you on this Baker Mania through. You got the Flop Lions. You got Miss K. Thank you for being quiet. You got Miss K over there. You got everybody else just cheering for you.
How dare
Look at
you?
that.
You, of all people, should know what being the underdog means. Instead, all I hear you is complain. You know what? I am supposed to be biased as an interview, but I just can't be unbiased anymore. Because I really thought that you were one of the people I can trust, Will Steele. But apparently, I just can't. You know why? Because you're nothing more than a little pup trying to prove that he don't need a collar. Or you should be. You should have a collar. Because everything you've been saying, everything you've been doing is just wrong and very, very cruel. You know, it's not my fault. You know, it's not Baker's fault you got ran over by a train. You know, it's not Baker's fault that for a 5 years quest you couldn't get anything. And it's certainly not Baker's fault that you can't even get the world championship on your first try. You have to get it on your second try. Do you know how silly you sound right now? Tell me right now, Mr. Steele. How silly do you sound to doubt this man right here? This gorgeous ginger right next to me.
Hey, yo.
I want you to understand something, Miss K. When me and John Baker, if he lasts that long to Carnage and Caribbean, understand that every single hit, every single plex, every single stranglehold, I will take every single liberty in tearing him apart. And every time you will hear little, Miss K caused this to you. I am going to destroy your best friend because you decide to talk back to me. Understand, you now you're going to be the reason why he can't wake up the next night. You're going to be the reason he can't wrestle anymore. Do you understand that now you have to live with that, right? You're going to be the reason your best friend can't stand upright because you want to come at me. All you fake ones always wanting to do this. You call me silly. This is the reason exactly. All these people that have my back will turn their back on me when they can't get their way. I give you my all, time in and time out, and it's never given back. You are the reason I am what I am now because I can't trust none of you. So this inspiration of nation, I will break the spirit of the people with John Baker. And it's all thanks to Miss K. I'm done. I'm finished. Interview over. Good fight. Good night.